the platform where we speak truth to power. I want to wish you a happy bank holiday. It's a lovely day out there, so I need to go and get one or two things, but I wanted to just sort of touch base. It's lovely and sunny, as you can see, and I'm just out and about a little bit again, just to get some fresh air. And sometimes you can just walking all the time on this thing and things, so you need to sort of relax a bit and slow down. Um, that's what I think. What we should do, what we should do is just to continue to push and speak truth to power. I want to thank everybody that subscribed to us on YouTube, and I want to say thank you so much for your support. The platform continues to grow. Please continue to hit the subscription button and the notification button, and give us the thumbs up, thumbs up on the broadcast every time you see us live. Um, so I'm just trying to reach you guys to make sure we, show my appreciation for your support. Um, there's a couple of things that I wanted to touch on. And as you've seen all of this shenanigans, both APC and PDP, and they are all of their so-called aspirants. They are all playing a game, and that game is to comply with what the Fulani hegemony have told them. None of them, particularly the Southerners, they are more or less acting like humble slaves, um, and that's a joke. Have you all seen the video where Ahmed Lawan met Ahmed Lawan and some governors met? They met Atiku. They met Atiku, and you would think that there's nothing wrong in doing that, but definitely in the times when you're thinking of, oh, actually you have a you have a what you call it, you're going to have an election, you would have thought that the meetings between parties would not be something that is all these people will not be something that is like, oh, that should be their focus right now. But they're doing that now. The question is, why are they doing it? The question is, why are they doing that? That's the question you want to ask. That's what I would like to think you should be asking that question. Why are they doing that? And that is one of the things that people don't seem to understand. That this is a game as far as they're concerned. The fact that they let Atiku, don't be surprised if suddenly an announcement is made. Because somebody have mentioned it before, there will be an announcement made, and suddenly Atiku will now be, you know, made the de facto, you know, and thus allowing them to do whatever they want to do in terms of rigging and everything else. So I want to again, I want us all to really wake up and be sure that we do not fall for their tricks anymore. Um, this time around, we must make sure that we are not going to be pawns in their game anymore. We must go for self-determination. I will come back and do a breakdown of the video of this of the Constitution and break it down. There's two key things that I want you to know about the Constitution. There's two key things. Number one, in one section, after the Provisional Ruling Council give themselves the power to um, to print the Constitution without seeking referendum from the people. After that, what they did also was to allow themselves to omit the printer to omit the fact that what they're printing is actually a schedule to the Constitution. They have give themselves that power. They give themselves that power. Now, what you want to do, we should know, on top of giving themselves that power, they said that Constitution, despite removing the any mention of the promulgation decree, and that is why you will see that in the Constitution that we have, there is no mention. There is no mention of the promulgation decree. None. There is no mention of the promulgation decree. They just simply do is say, it's a constitution. So that's a lie there. Now, in the next sentence, they said that the promulgation decree may be cited as the constitution of Nigeria. Now, what they're saying to you there is that they are citing a document that they are trying to hide from you as the constitution of Nigeria, as against the schedule, which is what they said in the first place. I will come and break it down again to people to understand that that constitution is a flaw. We need to break it up. We need to dismantle that contraption and go for complete independence as Yorubas, as Igbos, as Biafrans, as Middle Beltons. We need to do that. So that is very, very important to do. Um, do beg your pardon if this was very impromptu. I'm going to be back later on and do a live broadcast from inside the studio, and also I'll be with the Freedom from Nigeria talking about the need for us to unite and bring in the discussion around a whole different areas. But in the meantime, what I wanted to do was just to touch base with you guys and say, um, it's a happy bank holiday to you, those of you who are in the UK, because this is a bank holiday weekend where everybody will be, out and about doing a few things. Sorry, the glare took me out of the screen there. So what you want to do is to make sure what we're trying to do is just to reach out and touch base. Please, when you get this broadcast, do share and subscribe it. Help us grow the platform. We have over 2,000 subscribers, and we are grateful for that. But we do need your continued support in going for in growing more. Yet still. So, so beg your pardon. Let me just try and get up there a little bit. So, so what am I saying all of this? I'm saying it because we must continue to go for self-determination. If you're watching this later on, this you may not catch this broadcast now, but if you're do watching it later on, as you come in, please subscribe, hit notification button, give us a thumbs up. Very important that you help us do that. That way we can reach more and more people. Um, I want to thank you all for your continued support. We are really grateful that you're helping us build and grow Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. It's very, very much important that we continue to educate our people, to raise the level of awareness, to make people know that we have been lied to. The collective governance, the Fulani hegemony, and the humble slaves who call themselves Middle Belt and Southern leaders, they have actually allowed this fraud to go on since 1999. What we know as a constitution is a fraud. It's a promulgation decree, and it did not have the backing of the people by way of a referendum. That is what is the most important. When you're going to pass any constitution, you will need to ensure that the voice of the people is central to that. And what is the voice of the people? The voice of the people, of course, is a referendum. That referendum is a seal of approval to prove and to confirm to us that we, the people, we buy into that said constitution. As it stands now, we were not given the opportunity to amend, to make changes, to pass it in, any of those things. And we were not given any opportunity to be able to have a say in that constitution, to amend it, to make changes. This was an imposition by the military, and it is a military document. It is a military document. So I wanted to reiterate that. I'll be back later on to reconfirm it. I want you all to know that that constitution remains a fraud. A fraud we want no part of. We have that's the evidence of why we're going for self-determination without any doubt without any doubt. So I want you all to know that. I'll be back later on to give more information on that. Please, if you're watching this broadcast later on, I encourage you. Please subscribe to Citizen Ewa on YouTube, the platform where we speak truth to power, and I will continue to make things aware. And I want to thank you all. In the meantime, I say thank you. Bye for now.